because during the class, I record classes on YouTube. There we go. Hello, everybody online. Yeah, and it records. You can watch it later or watch it in ×2 speed. So if I talk too slow and I don't get to the point quick enough, you can kind of speed through it. Huh? It's recording just me. Yeah, I never share your faces or names. I try to mute those. Definitely not last names. So it's private. Yeah. So. Uh huh. Yeah, totally. And I emailed everybody. So I email through the school. So if you have an email with a school, you should have gotten an email giving you the links of the live video of me teaching at the moment. You can watch right now live. And then, or you could just watch it later. It's recorded and posted automatically after the class. So, yeah, well, I'm definitely not as well edited as some of the pros out there, but I just kind of throw it out there. It's not. It's just something that I personally do to support the class, and a lot of people have told me that they're very happy with it because they might miss the class, they might be sick, they might be broken leg in bed. Who knows? It could be anything. Yeah, huh? Exactly. Yeah. So maybe something just didn't make sense in class. You're like, what did he mean by that? Something's just not coming out. Watch me ×2. Like, oh, there's a little thing that I do. So, yeah, like and subscribe. Yeah, I know. I don't know. I'm not trying to make a living on YouTube at all. I don't make any money. So. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I'll boast about it, but I'm not trying here. That would be feel. I would not want to do that. So yeah, let's check out some of the things you were looking at today, guys. So what brings you to the painting class? Looks like a lot of people are trying something new. Anybody trying something new? Yeah, wonderful. That's great. What did you guys try before this? Oil painting. Okay.
Wow, oil.
Okay. Painting sounds like something that's been in your wheelhouse. Okay, so you're fearless about trying new things. That's awesome.
The watercolor was in elementary school.
Oh, elementary school? Okay, cool. All right. Well, it's good. It's good. It's really good to try something new, get out of your comfort zone. I try to do that all the time. Even though I work with art all the time, I'm always trying something new. I take jobs that I don't know if I can even do, and I figure it out. So it sounds good. And then some people said honing in my skills. People say that. Anyone say they're trying to hone in their skills? Yeah. What skills do you need to hone in? Everything. Let's hone it down.
Color mixing.
Learning to draw, like black and white drawing, any kind of drawing. Okay. Kind of structure, basics, like make something look like something, like make it look like a photo,
Yeah.
or make it look cool, maybe. Okay, maybe make something feel like you maybe feel more connected to it. Okay. Yeah, sounds good. Anyone else?
Color mixing.
Yeah, color mixing.
Color mixing is always hard.
Yeah. Okay. And then we also have collaborate with other artists. Who said that? Anybody? Okay, cool. We got two. Group project maybe? Huh? Group project? Mural on the back wall, yeah. I do have one of our last projects I'm planning is an oversized painting. And I think for that one I'm definitely gonna be open to you guys working together.
How big is oversized?
It's up to you. Whatever you define as oversized.
Bigger than 9 by 12.
All right, that's if that's oversized to you, then yes. But if you feel like it could be more, I can definitely, yeah. But I would love for you guys to work together. That'd be cool. Collaborate.
Did you go see the painting in
Glendale, Forest Lawn, that's a huge painting.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, murals are everywhere. I live in Long Beach. It's Mural Center over there.
Forest Lawn, they have
Uh-huh.
very huge.
One of my favorite murals is at a gas station in Long Beach. I go there like every week, and I'm just staring at the walls. It's these beautiful, really graphic gas station. It's a pretty ghetto gas station. They sell weed and crazy stuff in there. And
Really?
yeah,
This
yeah,
gas
it's like a
station
gas
is
station slash like um
Ah,
like dispensary. Yeah, yeah. So I'm like interesting. I mean, I don't do that stuff at all, but the vibe is there. It's Long Beach. But I mean, the artistry on the walls absolutely stunning. The colors and everything. I just can't stop staring at it.
but what's the name of the gas
That it's I think it's like Turbo Gas or something like that. It's on 7th Street. I drive by it every day. But yeah, murals are really cool.
Do they have an on-site doctor for prescriptions?
No,
Can
no,
you-
they're pretty strict with it. I've seen like kids go in there trying to buy stuff, and they're like, no.
Okay, can
Go
you
away,
take a
kids.
picture and then show us? so that we
I will.
can
I
see?
will. Next time I need gas.
Yeah, next, so we can see what that mural
Yeah,
is.
yeah. So yeah, and then we got also liberate yourself to play again. Cool. Who said that? Who said liberate? It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. That's awesome. All right. Well, I'd love to hear it. Nervousness. Who's nervous? Not nervous. Nothing. I love this. People are so ready that no nervousness. This is huge. But some people are. Some say quality. Quality comes with time. You're not gonna start off as high quality. It's always gonna look a little rough around the edges. There's always something to do, but it's about enjoying the process. That's my fix. Is that I don't really focus on the quality. I focus on how much fun I'm having, and usually the more fun I have, the better the piece is. That's how I feel like I got first place. Beginner. Some people advanced. Who's nervous about being around advanced artists? That's a common one I
Who
hear.
is it?
Yeah. Okay. I'm advanced artists, the ones that make you nervous, forget about them. I can't believe that they're making you nervous, but they're always so friendly. Usually, whenever I go out there and I'm around professional artists like that I look up to, like they're usually very helpful for me. I've never met a professional artist who's not been helpful or understanding that they've been where I've been. So it's yeah. So I don't know. I've gotten more help from those upper class advanced students than I've ever gotten with you know just me being by myself and not meeting people. So it's important to talk to those advanced artists. Not doing good. Oh, well, it's okay to not do good. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's the only way to get better is by seeing your not good drawings and being like, oh, I need to work on drawing eyes, or I need to work on eyeball placement, or I need to work on trees or shadows. And if you never had that not good drawing and it just came out perfect, well then what do you do after that? You're bored. Yeah, okay, it came out perfect.
Sell your
So
work.
what do I do now?
Sell your work.
Well, like, where else do you go from there though? If it came out perfect. Uh, it's that drive of not being good. For me, if I was good right off the bat and it was too easy, then I don't know. Like I feel like I would lose drive. It's those bad drawings that drive me. I draw that drives me
You're
more than
very
anything.
driven.
Huh?
Then I'm very driven.
Good. As you should be. I love seeing that.
How did your county fair thing?
First place.
What?
place?
I got first place.
Awesome.
Yeah, and guess who got second place?
What did you do?
You
We got another student of ours, Annie. She got second place. She's not here today,
Wow.
but yeah, huh? How much did it cost to?
Enter?
to get. I slid him 100. Nah,
But you have to
pure
show-
skill.
you have to
Blood,
show us
sweat,
the
and tears.
photo. You have to show us the photo
I will. I will.
of
I
your
have it.
winning entry.
I will. I will. I will. And I won some other awards too. I'll throw it. I have it on the.
Awards?
I
Oh
have it
my
on the
God.
slideshow. I have it on the
Ferris
slideshow.
wheel or one of those
I did.
rides?
I did do a Ferris wheel. Yeah. I'll show you guys. I know it's exciting. We're talking about you right now. Are we avoiding this? Well, let's talk about motivations. What do we have? Yeah, some people don't know their motivations or sayings, but here's some from other students that might help you. I know there's always an ugly stage that motivates me to keep going. That's pretty cool. I like that. Someone said I used to give up so easily, but I guess they don't anymore. So they're proud of themselves for pushing on. People just put on music, shut their inner voices up, just play some music. I like that. Or maybe just, having a space that's kind of peaceful for yourself, trying to get yourself in a good mood.
So are these all the answers to one specific
Yeah,
question?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So copying paintings, some I guess starting with something simple where you don't have to think so much. It's a good way to kind of, ask for help. Okay. Practice makes perfect. Just do it. It does. It can be as simple as that. You kind of do have to shut up all those voices in your head where it's saying, "I'm not good enough," blah, 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 and you're like, "Shut up, just do it." Yeah. So, but it's not easy to do that, and sometimes, and for me, I get sucked into the phone, just scrolling and scrolling, and I'm just like, okay, each painting is merely practice for the next one. Ooh, I like that. Nothing is permanent. Just do it. Keep focused. And don't worry about it. Try again. It's okay to mess up. I like that the most. Try again. It's okay to mess up. I like that. Looks like a lot of people like watercolors. Gouache is close. Sneaking up. I know watercolors. I know. Maybe I'll work watercolory. I'm considering it. I think it's best to work in my wheelhouse, and yeah.
Yes.
So-
Try something new. Right? Challenge yourself.
I shouldn't even ask that. Because most people don't know what gouache is. If they knew what it was, I think there might be different. Who's tried gouache and is against it? I'd like to hear your perspective. Yeah,
I have a hard time with that.
hard time with gouache. What is it about gouache?
I don't know. It's just as a medium. Sometimes I feel like the paint doesn't flow, or I'm just not getting the right color that I want. Seems like watercolor is a lot easier. It's a matter of more water, less water. More water, less water.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Okay. Anybody else? Yeah. All right. I feel like that's something that I can work on. I can really teach you guys to work on that. Huh? Indifferent. Yeah. Yeah. I've seen some teacher. I saw this one teacher. He works with watercolors, and then he has that just one tube of white gouache,
Yeah.
and he makes it happen with that. And my style is pretty close to that. So, I might be open to getting
maybe
some
you
little
should
Daniel
think
Smith
of a
mixed media.
Some watercolor
Yes.
and some gouache.
Yes, no, I'm all for everybody trying whatever they want. But yeah, watercolors is because of that lack of opacity, gouache, acrylic, oil, even digital painting, you can't work the same as watercolors. Watercolors, you have to act a little differently.
What is
But,
digital painting? You do it on your
yes.
computer?
So digital painting, I do have some work digital paint
Yeah, but
stuff.
you do it on a laptop?
You do it on a
That's why
tablet.
The tablet, that's why it's digital?
Yeah.
I don't know. That doesn't seem very artistic to me.
It is very artistic. It's a
I
great.
don't know.
This is all you need. This.
A tablet.
Let me see. For digital painting, it's actually it's about the same price as all of this stuff, and then you don't have to pay for any more materials. This is all you need. All you bring to class is this.
So you need a
Versus all of this.
Wait, you need a special tablet to do that? It's not an app that you download on your iPad? No? You need a
No,
special tablet.
this is an iPad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is an iPad, and this is a special Apple Pencil, which is and
so
then
you have to have an iPad that can do that can work with the pencil.
yeah. But the great thing about this is that you can go to a cafe, you can go to places, you can go to public, and you can draw in person. You're not stuck
But
behind a
you're not
computer all
mixing
day.
the paint.
You
For me,
do.
you're not
You'd be
an
surprised.
Unless you dip your brush in water.
Yeah, you're not.
and mix
It's not the
paint.
same. It is not the same. You're correct. But there is a lot of similarities. You'd be surprised. It's more similar. More. But it's good to have this. All right, whatever. Yes. No one wants it, so.
It feels like a cheat to me.
Yeah.
Digital art.
It looks like a lot of people are saying afternoon they're going to be drawn 15 minutes a day. That's pretty good. That if you have a 15-minute practice, you could do a good drawing in 15 minutes. You don't need to take out all your paint stuff, but something simple. If you got that daily practice, just one thing. You just choose one thing, like something in your kitchen. Grab an apple. That's all you gotta draw. Like do that once a day. Yeah, you will get better. 100 times better. If you want to get better at art, if you want to get good at art, you just draw every day. It's like 10, 15 minutes. I used to wake up early. I would wake up just 15 minutes early, and then I would just draw in bed. I had a little paper, and I drew in my bed. And then I was like, all right, let's start the day. So looks like take yourself on an artist date coming week. A lot of people said visiting a local gallery or museum. That's a whole fun thing. It's really inspiring. What do you guys think? Yeah. Do a page in a coloring book. That's a great one. It can be very creative with coloring books. You can really experiment with colors. It can be very peaceful too. Less thinking. Good for like end of day activities. See, art has so many different ways of working. You can think very heavily on a piece, but you can also think very like you can just do something brainless. It's crazy how much art can change. It doesn't need to be something so intense, so trying to invent something insane. If that's the only work that you do, then it's not going to be sustainable. You need to do artwork that is also brainless too. So like doing a page in a coloring book, or I like to copy stuff, just like or I don't know, just scribbling down paint on the paper. It's nice. But yeah, lots of good ideas. Favorite thing about art class: classmates, learning, exploring new things, seeing other students work, try something new. Most difficult thing: mixing colors. Okay, we'll be doing that first thing. That's our first project. All right. Perspective. Okay. Feel like I can't keep up, or that I don't have skills to do activity. Well, you're in luck if you feel like that, because in this class, I have built kind of some easy, it looks like scary homeworks. But they're easy, honestly. They're really easy.
Inspirational activities. Let's not use
These inspirational activities, doodling practices, literally doodling. There's some just doodling stuff in these homework stuff. In these homeworks, some of these are just kind of, like I dare you to draw a bunch of different butterflies or anything you want.
What page is that?
Basically every day I have a fun little thing that you are welcome to do, and there's also links to books that are free online that will talk you through it by different professional artists who have worked in the field, professional illustrators, draftsmen, people who are experts in their field have created books to help you, and they're free online. And I found them for you, and you can just open up a link from the library that I have. And you'd probably have to open this up on your phone with the QR code on the first page. There's the QR code.
Oh, okay.
So this QR code will take you to the syllabus if it ever changes or anything like that. And then you can click on all the links and stuff.
Which QR code?
The very first one, top right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that's a long address. This HTTPS.
Yes. So that's why you have this.
Okay.
So you scan this, go to the website, click on the link.
Okay.
It'll take you to the book.
Okay.
Or you can go through the library and find the book through this code right here, where it says, there's the books. The textbook, there it is, right there. Yeah, that's the textbooks.
Codes go to Amazon.
These quotes do. These are
Okay.
materials. We'll talk about this in a bit.
The course book. The course book.
Yes.
QR code.
Yeah. Yeah. If you want to circle it and make a note, I did write it down. I mean, so much words. I should make it more. I'm not a graphic designer, but this could be graphic designed better. Okay. But people say animals, faces, cat, portraits, surfboards and old building. Oh, I wonder if this was an old student of mine. We did it. I actually did a project of somebody doing an oversized surfboard in my class, painting on top of one. Doing knitting. You want to bring knitting into the class somehow into your painting? Please do. Drawing flowers.
You're going to get paint on your knitting. That's the problem.
That's not a problem. That sounds pretty cool. I'd like to see what that would look like. I would pay to see that. All right. So cool. I hope that was helpful for you guys. Any questions? All right. Let's get to the fun stuff. So, I wanted to have a discussion with you guys. I want to hear what success is to you. What does success look like? It's a beautiful painting. So that final painting thing, yeah. Okay, it's a beautiful painting. What else?
It's a work of art.
So
you want to show other people.
Okay, that's a success. That's a success. What else, guys? What else can a success be? What can it look like?
Being happy with what you're doing.
Okay. Being happy, that's a good little success. All right, what about any of you guys over here? You guys want to pitch? Yeah, speak up. Come on. All right.
Extra credits if you speak up.
Yeah, I'm gonna start calling on people. All right, you want to tell me what success is to you? Yeah, I'm talking to you. What's your name? You. Yes. Lisa. Sorry. A masterpiece. Oh, that's a success. Okay. How about you?
So the success that you are in the art area,
field, other field, or other field?
It can be anything. I'm keeping it vague.
What is success for the life or my life?
Uh-huh. Succeed in life?
So I'm Christian, so I think the success is the God satisfying me. Satisfied about his commitment.
Commitment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Other people.
Yeah, to stay committed, to do something that might not be easy, like or that you aspire to do, and keeping to it and staying committed, even though you're tempted to maybe quit drawing or quit painting. Yeah, that's true. I would like to say small things. There could be small successes too. We don't need to make a masterpiece to succeed. If you find yourself on your phone 24/7 and you want to draw something beautiful and you want to make that masterpiece, which is very important to have in your mind, you got to have those little successes. And if you're just on your phone all the time looking up new artists and new tricks and new videos and new YouTube guys who have great ideas, and then it's 9 o'clock and you're like, I'm exhausted, go to bed. You haven't painted, you haven't done anything that day. That main success, maybe if the following day would be, maybe I'll put down my phone. Maybe I'll get out my sketchbook and draw an apple. That is a huge success. Just drawing that simple little apple. You want to do those little things. That's the biggest thing, because the only way that you can get to those big successes is a whole bunch of little successes.
Don't compare to other people.
Huh?
Don't compare.
Oh, you never compare.
Never.
Well, I mean, you can learn from other people, but yeah, and you can emulate what they're doing, because maybe it's something that aligns to who you are or who you want to be as an artist or a person or a creative or somebody with a voice.
Inspired paint like that.
Absolutely.
See something. Wow, I wish
Absolutely.
I could paint
Absolutely. But once you say, well, they're so good, that then you start dismissing your own self, I think that's where problems happen, where it's like, oh, well, I guess that kind of comes down to the next thing. So yeah, so it's about finding those little successes on a daily basis. That's going to be your best tool as an artist. Yeah. So starting with those little things, building it up, keeping an eye on the big stuff too. But it's mostly those little things that are like little stepping stools or stepping stones to that big thing. All right, cool. So what goals do you have for this class? We have some ideas. Let's just skip that one, but let's talk about talent. Why might I say talent is a bad word? That's my own perspective. Anyone want to argue that? Let's argue. Let's talk about it. Some people just don't have talent.
It's kind of subjective, isn't it? Talent. One person's idea of talent is so different.
Yeah. So personally, talent and studies show as well. I've like researched this, that talent is not everything. There's things that people might start and innately do better than other people. That is true. That I guess that's where the idea of talent comes into play. But anybody and everybody who puts in work and studies something, so like let's say art, for example, they study and practice and put in work. It's that perseverance that really is powerful. If you let that idea that, oh, it's just they're talented and I'm not, so what's the point? That can definitely hurt you. So much of art is like, because I draw on a daily basis for work and for everything. And when I'm doing caricature, I'm sitting next to somebody who's very, very talented, who's been doing caricature much longer than me and are much better. But the second I start feeling like, oh, they're just better and I'm trash, my artwork becomes trash. So when you start dismissing yourself and putting yourself down because you don't have talent, it's gonna show in your work, and then you stop trying because you just dismiss yourself. Oh, it's just because of my talent. When I start seeing myself as okay, but no, I can do this, and I have my own style, and I'm gonna be different, but I'm gonna make it my own, and I'm gonna try my best, and I'm gonna keep trying. That's when I start shining with my art, and I hope that when you see people who are better than you or something, that they're just at a different point in their practice. They've worked their way up. Talent only comes from hours and hours of practice. True talent. So I don't know. That's why I think talent is something to stay with. Yeah.
I always figured that talent is good and desire to do it.
Mm. Yeah.
There are people that are talented and just don't desire
Mm.
to do piano.
Mm. Absolutely. Yeah. So true. Yeah. But yeah, in this class, we'll also just have fun with it too. So, all right. Well, anyone want to add anything? Any thoughts? Please disagree with me. Yeah.
I think in art, you don't have to have talent.
Mhm.
You just develop a skill.
Mm-hmm.
Because I couldn't draw something from my head. Some people can draw and paint from something that they see in their head, but I can't do that. Either I have to see it
Mm-hmm.
or I copy somebody else's work.
Mm-hmm.
But uh, I can still be happy with what I produce by practicing until I develop the skill.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, a lot of like the skill of color mixing, the
Mm-hmm.
skill of portraiture, that's about proportions.
Mm-hmm.
That is a skill.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something you have to learn. Perspective
Mm-hmm.
is something you have, for me, you have to learn because I can't look at something and I already know in my head how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I need, the step by step. You do this,
Mm-hmm.
you make the lines and then
Mhm.
you get the angle. So
Mhm.
that for me is a skill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I think it's more important to have plenty of skill than to have plenty of talent.
Yes.
So that
100%.
means anybody can learn how to paint and draw because for me it's a skill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
For other people, it's easy for them to develop the skill. For me, those are talented. Just like math, some people can get that math just like that. You explain it to them once, yeah, they know what you're talking about. That's a talent. But there are those like me that I need a lot of practice before I can understand that concept in mathematics.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing about art.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's no hopeless person.
No, it's true. I mean, I think like some good examples would be like some handicapped artists or who if they don't have an arm, they paint with their feet. If they don't have feet, they paint with their mouth. If they can't see, they paint with their touch. There's countless famous artists who have done those things that I'm describing. Those are real people working fine art, showing in galleries and stuff like that. So it's all about fine art. You get creative and you make it work for yourself. Even if you're not talented in some fields, you'll be stronger in others. And it's about taking those experiences and those things that you might be naturally inclined to do and bringing it into your painting and drawing. Yeah. Okay, one last thing. Go ahead.
Well, it's like a difference between technician and craftsman.
Uh,
We lost a lot of craftsmen. We went into the industrial age, they all became technicians. Same difference between cook and chef. Chef creates and sells food. And a cook creates stuff that's already in the recipe.
Mhm.
So that's the difference between skill and the master craftsman.
Yeah, well put. Awesome. Okay, wonderful. So that was fun. A little discussion. Trying something new. So there's the library, by the way. So like I was saying, everything can be learned and taught. I try to align the class with what we're going to be teaching the next day with these little homework assignments. Really, if you just looked over them and came to understand them, maybe even curious enough to try them in your sketchbook, that would be huge. Now, some of these homeworks, like this one, we have from Keys to Drawing with Imagination, like that one. It says 11 through 17. These aren't long, uh, you know, novels or anything like that. These are here's 3 drawings a page. And you can check him out and see how he's working, how he's thinking, what's the process, and we'll probably end up using that stuff that I have in here onto the next day. You'll definitely see some of the ways of working here into the next day. So if you're ever feeling lost in class, these homeworks are here for you. I'll be teaching it again in class, but to kind of do it in your own speed, at your own leisure. If you're just sitting around, you can pull it up on your phone or on your laptop or anywhere. And these are free books online that I own paper-wise. And there's a bunch of different books that I show. So Keys to Drawing with Imagination, Painting What You See. Some of these watercolor books that are just absolutely amazing. So if you want to get into watercolors, you can do that. Here, let's go to I have this one, Richard Schmidt, Alla Prima. These books are usually like $200+, free online. It's this stuff. This is the first chapter here. Good ideas and free advice. Just amazing, really helpful stuff. But we've said a lot of great helpful things in the class, so I'll save you from that. But here's a little library that I have. Right. Portraiture, a book all about different artists working in still life. Drawing on the right side of the brain, very sophisticated but interesting book. Books on figure drawing. I love these Morpho books. All these books, great to copy from. Just take a page, draw it. It really will grow you. Animal drawing, rendering, making something look shiny or rough, or things in perspective. How to Draw is one of the best perspective books. I have a few pages on that. Definitely a homework kind of stuff. Drawing with Imagination. Love the way that this guy thinks. There's just so much great stuff. If you're really interested in growing your stuff on animating, if you want to get into animating, who knows? It's pretty amazing. Okay, let's move on. Let's get this done with. A lot of you guys know me. Now, one doesn't. But here's my own artwork if you're interested. I do illustration, drawings, and caricatures. Some of my stuff from the aquarium, with drawing people just sitting in front of me, or Bob Ross. My sister and her kids. Just fun stuff. There's my first place. Everyone was, yeah, there's the Ferris wheel.
Oh, wow.
So that one first place at the,
Is it gouache?
that is gouache.
And it almost looks like watercolor because
I-
it's so transparent.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Is that gouache can be watercolors too.
But you said before, well, if you're going to paint it that thing, you may as well do watercolor. If you're going to make it so transparent, you may as well make it. You may as well paint in watercolor. That I'm
Well-
not using the qualities of the gouache.
Yeah, the
I guess that was
gouache.
your point. That, gouache is. You should use the good things about gouache and not treat it like watercolor.
Okay, I take it back. I'm sorry. I'm trying. It's flexible. You can treat it like watercolors, but also, also use those aspects of gouache as its thickest and gloppiest as well. You want to balance, but you can do both.
You want to take advantage of the qualities that are specific to gouache.
Yes.
And not treat it like watercolor.
Not fully. Yeah. See what it can do that watercolor can't do, but also see what it can do that watercolor can do as well. Yeah. Also, I do some fine art. There's some more abstracted work. This one won some awards at the OC Fair. I got like themed prize and something else. Yeah. That was a.
What award did you win for that? I like that one.
I think it was like honorary mention, and then it was.
Mention? Is that should be like second place at least.
There's some great artists there. To be fair, I did do it on a couch, so I could have put more effort in. But so yeah, it probably could have been bigger. But so this was honorary mention, and then I got like a prize award for like a theme. I don't know. Okay. All right, let's should we take a quick break, guys? And then we'll come back, talk about the syllabus or materials.
I wanted to see more of your painting. You only submitted 2? I thought you were
I submitted 5.
So what about the others that you submitted? I'd like to see the others who submitted.
Sure.
And give my opinion.
This one's from somebody.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh,
Somebody
fun.
left it?
Oh,
Somebody from morning class.
tempura paint. Okay.
Oh, morning class.
It's like a fluorescent orange.
I do love fluorescent
Physics
colors.
class. Woo.
That's
So-
tempera.
I think I'm gonna stay on track, but I'd be happy to share it with you maybe after class. Hello. Okay. Yeah, go ahead, grab a seat. I think that's a syllabus. You can take that right there. All right.
So is this syllabus the same as the one that you emailed to us?
Oh,
because this one says spring, you probably just forgot to change.
yeah, I changed it. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, I did change it.
That's
Yeah,
the only thing that's different?
yeah, that was a dumb typo, but
So I was gonna ask you about how we can actually use that link to look at the books, because I realized, you emailed it to us.
yes, yeah.
So we can use that to find it and click on it.
Yes, you can do that too.
We'll just change this to that.
Alrighty. So, all right, you guys want to take a quick break? Yeah. All right, let's take a quick break. We'll be done with this shortly, and we're gonna have some fun. Okay? I do have a fun activity, so hang around. The rest is gonna be fast. We've been talking a lot, so I'm gonna wrap it up. So once we come back, we're gonna go. We already went through most of the syllabus. But yeah. All right, so we'll be back. Let's say 15 minutes. Say 2:30. Sounds good. All right. Yes.
I didn't know what to call that. I just called it an old building.
Oh, that's really pretty. That's great. When did you do this?
Oh, a couple years ago.
Okay. That's fun. Was this like with a class or something? Or?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I actually think it was a painting that I saw on a bathroom wall or somewhere.
But
or
you were inspired.
Restaurant or something, yeah.
Yeah. That's lovely. I that's fun. I like the texture there.
I want to show you something else. I was hoping that Wing would be here.
The what?
I was hoping Winged would be here.
Yeah. Skipping the first day. Oh, look at that! Oh, it looks so good.
Isn't that cute?
Looks so good.
Yeah, I just found a little frame at home.
Yeah.
And I thought,
I'm gonna help out the new student.
yeah.
There's two, and two, and two, and two. Oh, that's what I need each month. But I'm so curious. I wrote it down. So there's this number, so there's these two, these two, these two.
Kind of important, but if you have, do you have an art friend around you?
Oh, it's not, oh, okay, you're right, You bother looking in here, yeah. I looked online, I found them online, and I was ready.
I'll talk about
I put
materials.
it in section two, but
But,
I haven't done, yeah. Not that I have a real crazy schedule. Yes. They were all available, and I didn't know if you were. Oh, because your daughter registered you. She's gonna go, right? She's not going? Oh, she just registered you. I kept saying, my daughter registered me, and I thought,
yeah, I
no
don't
wonder
know.
you didn't see them.
They should know. They should come.
My husband is seasick, gets seasick.
Well, that makes,
And he got the pouch.
Yeah.
Perfect. If you want to do one, please ask.
Yeah.
The class
Yeah,
we're
I don't know
taking.
people's
Right.
traffic situations, but
In
we've
the
had
morning.
some students who
Because
on the freeway. I've had students.
That's you.
I know. I have
So
another
you're gonna
class.
make it to these?
I'll do one.
Like people like, we're right up to 91.
Oh, so you're gonna miss a couple.
It's also 4 hours. We have 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. It's the same exact class.
About Tuesday. These. I get. So your creative writing is in the afternoon.
Definitely, very close, much closer.
You
And that's on Mondays.
I do
Would that
this
work?
in February. No, I mean, your schedule.
Oh, okay. You don't want to get rid of people. Okay, yeah, if you can leave, I mean, just some of the classes are going to be like teacher
I'm a grandma and I love my.
focus where I can teach, but a lot of the
Yeah.
classes need person.
I don't know.
No, that's right. I will turn my bed.
Yeah, so, as
No,
long
I'm
as you
gonna
know,
keep going
you're,
too,
you're working on it.
I'm learning a lot.
But he's teaching me a lot.
So my elder grandmother.
That's gonna really help.
Looks a
And
lot.
And then what's
like-
his name?
That's my son.
I don't know. I just like working on larger.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about it all
We did our
for
breath, we started out with the little ones and one maybe bigger. Yeah, yeah.
She looks a lot, very big eyes. She looks a lot like a. Let's see if I even have to put this. I know, I'm talking about the boxes of like, yeah. Well, my.
She spilled on her pills.
Oh, what?
Probably is.
She spilled her pills.
Oh, no.
One of them.
Ask her when I.
Yeah, this was a few years back. My other son, my other son's wife. So, at least they're settled in, and this is. Seattle, that go to boxes, and you're like, oh, but they're separated now. See, that's one. My little one. Yeah. my little family.
Okay, I see.
But I miss,
Okay.
every few months I travel to them. I'll go to Bali. Oh, you're leaving already?
Since we're on break,
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to, photos. Not that. Not that. I'll show you what I did during our 1 week of uh, break that we had in
Mhm.
between classes.
Mm-hmm.
LMNO.
Oh my God, it was such a bunch.
What you got?
Well, we did this in our class, and I was
Okay.
like,
The loud sound.
I mean, it was okay.
Okay.
But YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
it was a quick reel, and I just wanted to know how to layer it,
Mm-hmm.
which to put down 1st.
Mhm.
So that came out really nice.
Mm.
My pears.
You like your pears.
I put Cezanne to shame. I saw his 3 pears. I said, my pears are nicer. But this one was an actual tutorial
Uh-huh.
where the guy was explaining we're gonna use yellow ochre, and then we're gonna use burnt umber to shade, and then how to layer the greens. I mean, he did many different kinds of greens.
Mhm.
And this one, I use Arches fine grain cold press,
Mm.
not realizing that Arches is not a good paper for oil pastel.
Mm.
But I thought it would be because I said the grain will make my fruit look nicer. That's my thought, because like in watercolor,
Mhm.
when you have the grain, it gives it that texture. The grain gives you some texture. So I said,
In watercolor, I feel like it's not the grain; it's how the water is absorbed into the cotton paper.
well, true, but I did not realize that this paper, as good and expensive as it is,
Yeah.
it's not good for oil
Mm.
pastel because
Yeah.
it resists you. And I was
Yeah.
having a hard time blending.
Mm.
But in spite of that,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes the worst surface can be the most interesting surface.
But wait, I did it again,
Oh.
thinking I have an Arches hot press,
Mm.
smooth.
It's smooth.
This should do the trick.
Right? I would assume.
But then I had to work to create the texture
Mm.
because I didn't have the texture from the paper.
Mm.
So this required more skill of me. Then I find out Arches is not good for this.
Mm.
I'm like, now I find out. So
Mhm.
I bought paper for oil pastel.
Mm.
But in spite of that, and come on,
Oh, this is with the paper that's for?
no, this is
No,
also.
you're still using Arches?
Wait, this is still Arches, but this is coarse grain, cold press, and this was the hardest.
Mhm.
This took me 11 hours.
Mm.
And what happened was, because it was coarse grain, let me go back to my library. Because it was coarse grain,
Mm.
I had a lot of them dots. And then my sister said,
Oh.
it looks like there's dandruff on your painting. I said, I
Oh.
know. Look
Yeah.
at that.
Yeah.
I had to fill that.
It's like drawing in
It-
stucco.
it took 4 hours
Oh my gosh.
to correct all those white spots.
I would have just given up. I've been like,
No.
I'm using
Because
this
I like the
paper.
painting.
Okay.
I said, from afar, you can't see it. I said, when you come up close, it's like there's dandruff on my painting. So I said, I'm going to get rid of it because I really like this painting.
But here's an idea. What if you did, because the dandruff is white of the paper,
Yeah.
what if you had got
Colored.
an interesting background, like maybe like a bright pink or something like that?
I
It's like
did not
watercolor.
know that you could actually like paint a layer of acrylic so that you get the
I
background.
wouldn't do acrylic because acrylic's plastic. It wouldn't work very well with it. But I'm
Well,
talking
you can do
watercolor.
watercolor.
Watercolor would be better. 'Cause then
Yeah.
that's like in the paper.
I could have done a background, a wash of
Uh-huh.
watercolor, and then that would not have been a problem. But you see, you live and learn.
Mhm.
You live and learn, you know. So, but in the end, you
That's
know,
great. That's awesome. You've really
come
driven.
on.
Yeah, great
I
work.
persevered. I
Yes, you
said,
did.
God damn it. I
That's
said,
that's
I,
huge. That's
I,
awesome.
come on, look at my apples. I was
Yeah.
like, I can't believe
Now,
I
now you
made
need to have some
this.
fun with subject.
I like still life, and
I
I
know,
like
but I'm saying
landscape, and I like flowers. Those are
have-
the three
Find
things.
a way to have fun with it though.
Because
Maybe
she
combine them.
she wanted
find
us
something more
to
personal.
paint a cat. I said, I'm not doing a cat.
No.
But I helped Sandy with her cat. But I said, I'm not doing a cat.
Mhm.
I said, I don't want to do a cat.
Mhm.
I said, it's just like doing the goat. I didn't want to do the goat.
Have you ever done your own still life setup?
My what?
Your own still life setup, like to
Oh,
set it
and
up
then
and
no,
do it
no,
yourself.
I haven't. But see, she wanted us to do this. I
Uh-huh.
said,
Well,
no.
that's a great picture.
I
But
know, but
it's not personal to you.
it doesn't inspire me. It
Right.
doesn't move me. I'd
Yeah.
rather paint the 3 apples with the tablecloth.
Yeah. Make it yourself. You can do that. You have
Yeah.
apples at home. You have a cloth.
I know.
You have a light bulb
But
or a lamp.
I
You
would
could
still,
and a
I think, have
camera.
to practice the drawing of it.
Yeah.
You know,
But make it more personal, you know. When I see those drawings, as beautiful as they are,
look at
that's Cezanne.
Cezanne's 3 pears. My
Yeah.
pears were nicer than this. Come on, he just has a name.
Well,
Because I said, I think I saw a painting of Cezanne with 3 pears, and I said, well, pears are nicer than
you,
this.
you should talk to Cezanne and see what he thinks about what you
Well,
have
at
to say.
least I know he would be proud of me. That's for sure.
I don't know.
He would not be
Was-
proud of my pears.
Was he a good guy?
Uh,
I don't know. He had some big brain stuff.
well,
I liked what he had to do because he did abstractify a lot. I mean, he was basically the granddaddy of cubism. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have cubism.
I'm not into cubism.
Yeah, I mean, he really explores and experiments with like breaking perspective. it's kind of crazy.
I mean, I can look at it and say, "Hey, that's nice," but I wouldn't hang it up in my place.
You know, I'm worn out from it,
I-
honestly.
You know, it's just too stylized for me.
Yeah.
To use your term, stylized. You know, it's
Mm.
too stylized for me. So, but yeah, so I did make good use of that 1 week that we were off and kept myself very busy. Normally, I'm not that busy with my art
Mm.
because I get a lot of art during the but I was just driven to do that, and so I was happy with how it came out, you know.
Mm.
So I helped her to make this.
So you did end up doing it.
But she said, I don't know how to make it look fun. I said, come to my place. She went to my place twice.
Hmm.
She stayed 7 hours each time and come on.
Hey, that sounds like you got a good friend. You guys are like besties, huh?
Oh, well, you know, I mean, she wants to do it so much. And I said, do this technique and roll it like this. And then even the whispers, I said, we're going to do that in
Yeah.
gouache.
Ah, what gouache?
Yes, we did.
What on top of oil pastel? Or
Yes.
what's the pink?
The pink is the pink is oil pastel. This whole
Uh-oh.
thing is oil pastel, and then that's the gouache.
That's fun.
You know,
It's a fun subject.
you know, and then I kind of fixed the eye because the eye looked blind. I said, I think we
Yeah.
need to fix the eye, and just how to make the hairs, you know. So she was
All
real
right, we got
happy.
15. Is it time? Alrighty,
That's
guys.
the time.
All right, guys, make your way over to to your chairs. Okay, let's get this done with and we can have some fun, all right? Okay, so syllabus, aka let's see what's going on in this class this semester. That's different. It's okay. All right, here. So, syllabus, some of the things we've already mentioned. We mentioned about the homework assignments or the inspiration or the technical help that you may need if you're ever feeling lost in class. Go onto the syllabus. There's little homework assignments. None of them are graded. They're all optional, but it gives you something to do at home because I want everyone to have something they're doing at some point in the week, at least once a week, that's art related. So there's a whole thing called Artist Dates. Julia Cameron, the creator of The Artist's Way. It's all about kind of renewing your own sense of being your own creative self. And she said one of the best things that her and all of her students get. All right, guys, you can ask any questions afterwards. So one of the best things that she does is the artist dates. And so that's just taking yourself somewhere pretty, somewhere beautiful, somewhere to feel yourself. You know what? I'm going to do this. Sorry. Because one of the first things that I ask you guys to bring to class is an artistic experience from the last week. And that is the most important thing to bring into class. If you
mean
artistic experience, an art date, somewhere where you filled your soul with something beautiful, something that's inspired you. That could mean you're going to a fun little art shop and you get yourself a cute little ruler that's in the shape of a frog. And that's inspired you because now I want to draw frogs, or I've realized that frogs are super cute and I want more frogs in my life and I'm going to go make some painting. You know, something that fills your soul that you want to bring into the class, and you're like, I have this thing that is fascinating or beautiful or is nice, such as this painting by Cézanne that fills your heart. Or maybe I went to the art museum and I saw this beautiful painting of a portrait of a girl and it was amazing. And I love the colors. You know, it could be anything. Or you can just go to the park and draw a tree. That, to me, that's my way of feeling my art experience of my artist date. I do it daily. And it just has become a part of my life that I don't even think about anymore. And every day I always kind of think of what was fascinating to me. What was pretty to me? What can I work on the following day? So you have to have those things. And it'll randomly happen. It will come to you. But you have to let it come to you. And you kind of have to be out in the search for it. You know, looking at how light works, or taking pictures on your phone, you know, having pictures on your phone that you've taken in the real world and bringing it to class, you know, that you can work from that. Or maybe it's a magazine. It could be anything. So just, you know, have that bit of looking for something to bring to class. Because once you're in class, this is a playground. This is your playground, but you got to bring your own toys. It sounds weird, but yeah, bring your own toys, your own things that you're gonna goof around with. That's what my homeworks are for. Those are toys. I'm giving you toys to goof around with and play around with. These are artists who do this for a living. So that's all what these are. These are all tools and toys and things to fidget around with when you're in class. So you know, if you don't have those tools and toys, you're going to come to class not knowing what to do with all the sand, you know? It's just like, what do I do with this? You got to have something that you want to convey, some sort of beauty that you see, or maybe some sort of feeling you're feeling. Sometimes that happens too. If you're like, I'm trying to get over this difficult thing, you know, you can either, I would say, try to find those things that, you know, lift your spirits up, you know, what's the bright side? I'm just a positive person, but some people are like comfortable facing those difficult things. So maybe you want to do that too.
So I'm confused.
Yeah.
You're saying for our next class, when we meet you want us to bring something?
I'm always going to have a bit of free time. There's always going to be free time for you to either draw or paint in the class. So it's like I'll kind of have my own class and I'll be doing my own thing and showing you, processes and stuff. But when I'm done with that, we might have 2 hours of class. So what are you going to do with those 2 hours? It's up to you. And we're going to have, and let me talk about the syllabus here. We're going to have a lot more free time in this class compared to other classes. So, of course, I have my projects. Here we are. You can scroll all the way up. Dang. So, like our first week, we're doing color wheels. So, if you wanted to come to class with those inspirations or anything like that, how you draw this mandala color wheel can be related to your interests. So, you're addicted to Cezanne, for instance. Have those images, have that stuff, and you can integrate that and those ideas into the projects that I give you. Combine, invent, make your own. It's important to have those little things of your own life. Because if you're just copy, who are you? You're not that other person. You're not going to copy. Find a way to make it your own. There's going to be a lot of fun things, and there's no, even if
What if you're not very creative?
You are. Everyone is. Everyone is. Everyone gets silly ideas. Everyone's got some sort of humor, everyone's got a kid inside them. You are creative. Sorry. I disagree with you. Everyone has at least a little. And that little bit will pop up randomly. You can't just say, okay, now I'm going to be creative right now. You can, but it's sometimes it's not that easy. Sometimes it just happens when you're just doing something totally mundane. That's usually the time that you're most creative. You're taking a shower, you're going for a walk, you're picking up your own dog's poop. Some random ideas pop in your head. That's where creativity happens. You don't look for it. You're not, okay, I'm just going to become creative right now. Anyways, so yeah, that's pretty important. But of course, I'm always here to help you guys out with that. There's always books, and that's going to be my gift to you. Going through that little internet archive, looking through these books, Keys to Drawing. There it is, Keys to Drawing, page 8 through 21. Let's go to Keys to Drawing. Wait for it. And let's go page 8 to 21. Some good little drawings. Yeah. So yeah, these books are really, really helpful. And I do it in an order that is great for first-time artists. So these are all these pages that I'm asking you to do, they're great for first-time artists. And it's a great place to get started, and then you can always return back to the book or play around with other ideas in the book. You can totally look at these books in upside down orders. They're just tons and tons of ideas that will build onto each other. But as you notice, I'll have that first day where I kind of give my own demo, show you guys how I might work through it. But we got 1 and 2 days working on it in class. Now, you might be done by the first day. That's kind of my plan. These projects aren't going to be for so long. And if you didn't want to do it, that's fine. Those 2 work days, totally up to you, what you work on. But I'm going to be helping you guys personally, one by one, and helping you out with getting any reference you need, any help that you need, any demos, personal, one-on-one. So it's going to be really, really cool, helpful, and also I hope that you finish your project early and you get an extra day where you can, do that special frog project you're wanting to do. So it's really important to have those references, have those things in mind that you want to work on, and I'm here to help you. All right. Any questions on how I'm planning on Filling up the class there. We like it? We don't like it? Okay. Let me know if you don't like it. Something's not working. Tell me, talk to me. I love learning. I love trying to figure things out. Field trips. Yes. I do have planned field trips. I got 2 of them planned. I have. I would love to go back to Los Alamitos farm, like with the animals and stuff. That'd be fantastic. And then. Yeah, and I kind of want to go back to what's that bird pond? It was like our very first field trip we went on. Bolsa Chica. Oh no, I like trying to stay local, like at least 15.
El Dorado was where you were. El Dorado.
Oh,
Park.
El Dorado Nature Park was really fun.
That was where there was a pond with the
Uh-huh.
turtles.
That was a good
Wasn't
one.
that our first one? That was our first one.
Yes. Yes.
Regional park.
That what's there's a name.
Bloomfield.
Yeah. So I'll be giving you guys that like 2 weeks in advance. You'd have a week to fill it out, and then we'll be going. So, huh? Nabe? Oh yeah, Don Nabe, I think, right? Is it Don Nabe? Yeah. That one was really nice because there's like a huge shade, a bunch of picnic tables, and a lot of birds. There's so many birds. It was
Where is that? What's it?
Don Nabe. It's like down the street. It's like 10 minutes away.
Cyprus?
Yeah.
Cyprus?
Yeah. Yeah.
How
Yeah.
do you spell that? Knabe?
Uh-huh. So, yeah, Don Nabe. Super. Yeah, it's cute. I like it. And it's really easy. It's not too big.
It's in Cerritos.
Yeah, I love the birds there. And the water is weird, but there's the trees
But
are really
there
pretty.
tables there?
Huh?
There are tables.
Tons, yeah. There's huge table. Yeah, and then they also have like these giant power lines too, which I wouldn't mind drawing. That'd be kind of fun. Perspective stuff. Yeah. We got some fun projects. There's only like 3 or 4 projects that we're doing because we have so much free time. But I'm hoping that you guys will create a lot of work in here. Hopefully, a painting a day. That's what I'm basically looking for. So it's a 4-hour class, and you can work small. If you're really interested in making a really large masterpiece, Godspeed. I will support you. I'm going to support you guys no matter what you throw at me, okay? And if I don't, yell at me. Because I'd really like you guys to kind of do what you are interested in doing. So that means, look at the stuff that you're interested in. Have an idea of what artists are doing, what you are interested in doing. That's through Instagram, that's through Pinterest, that's through museums. Yeah.
So before we go to that park, the week before, we work on water, falling water, and all that. So because that fountain there is very beautiful.
Sure. I can definitely help you out individually. Yeah. I'll get you guys some helpful resources for that. But yeah. So there's the field trips. Have a still life project. I'll be doing a demo. Well, that's gonna be fun. We're gonna do a miniature still life. So we're gonna take something small and blow it up, paint it big. And then that oversized project. Oh, getting messy. So we'll do a really messy flower bouquet painting. So that'll be fun. Some fun little homework assignment here. Little splotches, and you can make things look like cats or animals or whatever. Yeah. So you can totally skip through this stuff. If there's projects in here that interest you more, skip along. It's all there for you. So yeah, it's all here. I like this stuff where you just kind of pick a random subject. Yeah. Oversized painting of your own interest. So we'll do that for 2 days. So I'll just kind of let you have the class and paint big, do something cool. You can work with each other if you want. And then, yeah, the last day we'll be doing the field trip. And then we will have some art trade days. So that's going to be today. We're actually going to do a little art trade, kind of white elephant gifts exchange, but of our own drawings. So, yeah. All right, cool. That's the syllabus. Questions?
Where do you find the one that says what materials do we need?
All right, so materials. Alrighty, so here is my material list. So, okay, yeah. So here's the simple answer. 1, show up every day with an artistic experience. 2, an open mind, willing to take a risk, fail, and have fun doing it. Yes. Let's have some fun. Falling on our face, painting style. And then we got a sketchbook and something to sketch with. So it's pencil, pen, charcoal. I'm going to be using a colored pencil to sketch with. And then paint-friendly sketchbook or surface. So you'll be having 2 total sketchbooks. These are the 2 that I'll be using. These are the 2 that I have on the Amazon list. I'll be using different paper for the oversized painting project. If you get that far, if you stick around. So
Those
yeah.
are the ones you recommend.
Yes, these are the ones that I recommend for sure. So this is good for drawing, and this is good for painting. I probably wouldn't paint in here, but you can, but it will do things that you don't want it to do. It will give you trouble. I would not recommend painting on this, but you can always do it anyways, because art is about breaking the rules. Huh?
Challenge yourself and use a difficult paper.
You want a headache? Paint on this. If you don't want a headache and a nice, lovely time, you
Paint
got
on
this.
oranges.
You can also paint larger.
Bryce, is that page in the syllabus? That page is showing?
No, this is not in the syllabus. This is
I
just,
was looking for it. Yeah, I don't see that.
yeah, it's more in detail in the syllabus. And then, yeah, sure. So something to draw with that won't bleed when gotten wet. So I have this Pigma Micron Sakura pen also in the material list on your syllabus. But if you know of anything else that doesn't bleed, I would just say notice the bottom here. So any other brands that I don't recommend from the Amazon list or are recommended through Blick Art Supplies store or Art Supplies Warehouse, I will not promise you that they will do what you want them to do. That includes Sharpies. That includes some other non-name brand, Arteza, or I don't know about those materials. But if you see a professional artist who's not being paid by the company, showcasing them that they don't bleed, then go for it. You can use them. But
you recommend that one there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's also in the material list.
Which is artist finish, that's the materials list?
No, it's to. Sorry,
Is it on here? It's on
it's here. So here's the front page. Flip it to the next page. Below the textbooks, right there we have oil paints, acrylics, gouache, and watercolors. And you can scan one of these,
Okay.
and that will take you to my Amazon list. If you want to see all of them in kind of a checkbox, if you want to check box all your materials, you can use this. But again, in the simply put, something to draw with, something to paint with, somewhere to mix your paint, some ways to dilute your paint, and paper towels or rags. So that works for all the art materials, all painting materials. That's all the same. Different materials though, and work within your means. If you pay the extra bucks, I think that'll save you more money in the long run if you're going to be painting in the long run. It's also more satisfying. It'll do what you want it to do most of the time. There's still some understanding of the material. It'll still do some of the things that you don't want it to do. You can't force it to do it. But I use gouache quality materials here. And you can kind of see how it's all set up over here.
Blake has a 40% off right now.
Nice. Yes.
40%. That's a big one.
Yeah. And you really want to support Blick. You really want to support Art Supply Warehouse. Both of those businesses are amazing artists supporting groups. Yeah. Amazon is I don't know, you know. It's it's the devil, so so yeah, here we can. Now as far as colors go, I have the Quiller wheel here. Of course yours is in black and white. I'm sorry, but you can see here the colors that I have. Hello. I have that lemon yellow, and then I have that warmer yellow, which is kind of like a yellowish orange. This is burnt sienna here, and then this is that hot red. This is a rose or alizarin crimson. It's a very cool red. When you add white, it kind of turns to this really cool pink. We got violet, purple, purest form of purple. We got ultramarine blue, very important. And then we got phthalo blue, otherwise known as turquoise. And then we got viridian green. That's my ideal color wheel. And with those colors, you can do just about everything. There's, of course, fluorescent colors like this, which you cannot make. So if you're ever painting a flower that is a bright fluorescent color, like a magenta or like a bright pink or maybe this bright orange. I mean, there's some flowers that are literally this bright. You cannot mix it with this orange. I mean, you can't get there. No matter what you do, you're going to need those fluorescent colors. So I do love fluorescent colors, but people can work with what they got. Less is more. I wouldn't suggest anything more than this. This is like, for me, the most. But of course, you're going to do what you want to do. So, alrighty.
So you like those basic colors?
Yep, that's for me.
The ones you circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 basic.
I like 8, yeah.
Okay.
And then I like white and black on top of that.
You can make so many colors as you can see on the wheel.
Yeah. If you had just alizarin crimson and the yellow and the blue, I mean, you could still make most of the color wheel. But I find that to make a piece just like really stand out and be really beautiful, I love having these colors at the very least.
If you started with alizarin crimson, how could you possibly get to a cadmium cadmium red.
Right. You just can't. You can't. See, when you're mixing colors, so this the whole idea of the Quiller wheel is that when you're mixing colors, the closer you are to the middle, the more neutral it is. So this is like neutral gray. So you got Payne's gray, Davies gray, all this kind of gray, kind of nothing colors. So when you're mixing these colors up, you got yellow and purple. If you mix those up, then it eventually you get that really neutral color. It might be a little darker, might be a little lighter, depending on the color combination, but it will make that perfect neutral color. So one of my favorite mixes is burnt sienna and ultramarine blue. Right in the middle, you get a really nice neutral color. But the issue with that is that if, like, let's say you have this yellow and you have this phthalo blue, and you wanted to make a really vibrant green like this or something, and you mix these two up, the closest you get is here, which is still quite a ways out, you know? So you would never be able to make this specific color just with these two colors. You can get close, and you can trick people's eyes with relationship stuff, but if you had that color and this color, then you can kind of make these colors, but you can't get to this. So, I mean, some people will get every single color, but I find that this makes it really nice. For me, I find it the most satisfying, enjoyable experience. You know, if you just have three colors, which you can do, you can make most things with just these three colors. It's like, it's possible, but it's really difficult to kind of just fidget around until you get that right color. You know, add a little bit of this, add a bit of this. It's like chemistry. Whereas this amount of colors, it just becomes fun, which I like fun. Okie dokie. Alrighty. All right, we done syllabus, materials. Any questions on materials? Have a brush at least this big or bigger, and have a brush at least this small, and you'll be good. Everything else is just good fun. I love calligraphy brushes. They are so much fun. But I mean, you could use your fingers. That's also so much fun. You can use, I don't know, get creative. You could use a plastic spoon or a plastic fork.
Bubble paper.
Bubble paper, yeah. There's everything. And there's nothing is the answer to your problems. That usually comes down to value. But yeah, at least something this big. You can move around paint with something this big, and something this small for the details, and maybe some brush in between.
Yeah, but you're doing a 16 by 20 canvas.
Bigger. Yeah. If we're gonna, for the oversized project, definitely try to have one that is at least 2 or 3 inches wide. You're right, 100%. I'll put that in. Yeah, and here, I'll show you the material list. You can visit. So here's the list. No. Wait. Okay, here. Let me do this. There we go. So this is like everything. So you can just kind of choose one and kind of check boxes off as you're shopping or something. But let's just see. And we will be painting outdoors for the field trip. So if you wanted to get a cheap little easel, it's better than nothing. But we do have tables. So come on. Can I? There we go. So this is what the list looks like. Oh wait, what's going on? Ooh. Sorry.
which link, that's what I wanna know, which link you click on to get to the.
So
Website quality, is that it?
So it just depends on prices. I mean, quality is expensive, but I mean, you can work within your means. I mean, I would say pay for the expensive paint, and
That looks like Amazon, right?
yeah, this is Amazon. So, and then I have some of this stuff here now. I have a color wheel here. It's a 30 pack. So if one person bought it, you can make some money in class. Sell it to your students for $1, and you'll be making some profit. Yeah, that's what this is. So literally one person needs to buy it. So just if one person buys this, then tell everybody else. But I have some in class that you can use, but for if you want to have one at home. And I also put this on the list. This is new. That really will help you when on our field trip. But I can make you some paper stuff there too. But yeah, there's some easels and stuff that may work well for you. There's the paint that I'm going to be using in the class. Shinhan, the Korean brand. It's really nice. Yep. You. All right. Questions? All right. Yeah. I also have this. This will hold the paint. Right there. This is how I take it to class. So I don't need to bring all the tubes. But yeah, this is like waterproof and stuff. So yeah, it's mostly paint proof. It comes out a little bit, but it never is a problem really. Yeah. And this will all fit in a small bag, little canvas bag. Huh? Ooh, no. That sounds cool though. Yeah. I would just say, I mean, gouache dries quick, so as long as it stays sticky and wet, yeah. But I mean, yeah, some tape, spritzy waters to keep your paint wet, definitely necessary. Tape's optional. Somewhere to mix your paint. That's a nice palette. You could also use a paper plate. I mean, I would use this though. Paper plates do kind of suck up water. Some calligraphy brushes if you want them, but yeah. So sometimes the cheap stuff's just as good. So it's like if you just want the cheap brushes, you can just spend $10 on these cheap brushes, and that will give you everything you need. The rest is just good fun. Yeah, the cheap stuff is like basically the smallest set. Yeah, it kind of feels hot. Did it get hot?
It's warm out there. It's warm in the main room.
Well. Okie doke. Any more questions?
Which link is that on here?
So this link right here is this one right here.
Oh, just click on that square?
Uh-huh. Yeah, so this will give you that big long thing, which is basically each of these things, just more elaborated. So if you wanted to go shopping and you wanted a checkoff list, here's your checkoff list. You got everything you need here.
Don't you want that list of materials?
Yeah, with the one you were showing us, with the Amazon.
Right, yeah. So this is got, and then each of these are a link. That's the same ones as all of these. So you have all the links here.
Yeah.
Got it.
And click underneath it.
Yeah, you can scan whichever one you want. So, you know, if you check out the cheap versions, that's the smallest set. You know, what I would do is I would get everything on the cheap list and then just pay for the expensive paint. It could be any of these. It's up to you, and I'm here to support you. I'm gonna be doing gouache in the class. I'll be teaching with gouache, which is like watercolors, and it's also like acrylic. Yeah, but it's basically like watercolors, but then it can do things that watercolors can't do. So it's like an added bonus. I like it most. I'm going to be teaching with the gouache, but I'll support you guys no matter what paint medium you want to use. I would say look up some artists. You got to do some research. See what artists you like. See what materials they use. Check out all of them. See what's interesting to you. For me, I've tried everything. Gouache is my forte, and I'm a master at it. Well, I'm getting there. I'm a first place winner. Yeah. So, yeah, I think I'll stick to it. But definitely, we got 1 day of me teaching, 2 days of you guys needing help person to person. I can definitely help you out then. So we could kind of break up in groups and be like, oh, watercolor artists over here. I got ideas. Okay. Should we have some fun now? About time. All right. Okay. Any more questions? Okay. All right. Yeah. So just next week, come with your materials and questions, I'll have like a demo and fun project. Okay. So everyone, we're going to be doing a gift exchange of artwork, just like we did on the last day of class. For those who showed up on the last day, we're all going to be getting a little piece of paper here, and we are not going to keep it. This is going to be given to other students, and so if you want to get super personal, I probably wouldn't. I'd probably just make something that you want some. They're gonna want to grab it, So we're all gonna have this, and let's say I'll give you guys 40 minutes. Yeah, let's say 40 minutes to draw on it. Anything. You could pull up your images on your phone. You can copy something that you saw, or you can draw whatever's in front of you. You can draw your own hand, but it's just going to be about drawing and whatever you have to draw with. This is cheap paper. Well, not cheap paper. It's pretty decent paper, but I wouldn't paint on it. But it is your paper to do whatever you want with. Okay? All right. So, and then when we're done after 40 minutes, we're going to tape them on the wall. We're all going to take a random number, and we can either take it or steal it from the person who had it before us. Only one time. Yes. No. All right. Sounds good, guys. All right. Let's have some fun. I'll put some music on, and yeah. We'll get to it. Go. And once you get the paper, you can either start. You have so much material to draw from. Love these images. You guys get access. Also, there's free books outside of the class. If you want to grab one of those, I've got multipliers for those books. Yes. Okay. Okay, so also time guys, what until 3:15? Anything. Well, PG. I don't know, nothing terrible, nothing illegal.
Can't stay that long.
Oh no. Okay. Well,
I'm gonna practice though.
okay, all right.
Drawing, please, no
It's,
painting.
it's a drawing. It's cheap paper, so you can draw with anything. You can paint if you want to. I won't stop you. You can do whatever you want.
Can this
But the paper,
accept paint?
we'll find out. I don't think so. I'm gonna tell you I don't think so. But art's all about breaking the rules, so don't let me tell you not to. There's always exceptions. Okay. See you later. Use. Sure. That's a great subject. That's really good. I want to draw a nose. I'm not going to do that. You have the nose drawing. Nigerian music. Uh-huh.